You want to see a full-blown cult? You want to see what happens when brain worms, MAGA brain worms, infect your brain? Well, it happened yesterday in Concord, New Hampshire. Donald Trump speaking to an event for religious people, by which I mean only Christians. Okay, that when Trump does it's a faith summit. Yes, okay, I get it. You're talking about Christians. Trump mentions Jesus. The crowd starts chanting Jesus, and it starts to seem like they're actually chanting Jesus at Trump himself.
In our movement, we love Christians, we welcome believers, and we embrace followers of Jesus. Thank you.
Right. All right. So debate in the room as to whether people were generically praising Jesus or actually saying to Trump, "You are Jesus." Classic Trump pandering. You all know I don't believe for a second that Trump's religious. He's never struck me as deeply spiritual. He concocted this religious identity just like he contrived his anti-abortion stance to run for president as a Republican. Trump tells a completely ridiculous story about how it is God's hand that saved him from the shooter. And the crowd eats this stuff up like it's being ladle fed to them.
And my faith took on new meaning on July 13th in Butler, Pennsylvania, where I was knocked to the ground, essentially, by what seemed like a supernatural hand. And I would like to think that God saved me for a purpose, and that's to make our country greater than ever before.
You know, the hand of God has a special meaning for fans of Argentinian soccer. And it's not this. This is not the hand of God story.
Thank you.
Trump pretending to be religious is one of the more disgusting and cringy arcs of his entire political career. Donald Trump attempted to speak about Hurricane Helene, and he just said it's big water, big water.
Such hell, and it's as big a water, that's as big a water storm, they say, as we've ever seen in this country.
Right. Extremely big from the standpoint of water. Donald Trump also said during this event, it's a religious event, very spiritual, somber event. He says that when random people criticize judges, they should be investigated for their speech.
They play the ref. They start screaming about the judge is no good and this one's no good and they're slow and they're lousy judges and the judge should be impeached and all of this crap when you have a brilliant judge that's doing the right thing. And they get, and some people will fold a little bit. They'll say, hey, I'll get them off my back. Let me just give a bad ruling here or there. And some will do that, actually. But fortunately, most have courage and they understand. I really believe it's illegal what they do. And I know there's some great lawyers in the room. You ought to look at it because what they do is so obvious.
It's illegal to say bad things about judges, which Trump does all the time. Judge Merchan, remember years ago when Trump was president with the Muslim majority country travel ban, that judge was Mexican-American, so he was conflicted and he hates Trump, and this judge is no good, and Arthur Kaplan and all these different things. Except when other people do it, then it's a crime, then it's illegal. This is how fascists and dictators talk. He will try to carve out some way to punish people who criticize judges. In his continued confusion about how the world works, Trump says wind power is bad because if it's not windy, his TV wouldn't turn on.
It's terrible. Wind, they put wind all over the place. Wind kills your birds, and if you want to watch television and the wind isn't blowing, you can forget it. Darling, let's watch the president tonight. I'm sorry, Esther, but the wind isn't blowing. We won't be able to watch. It's not exactly the most reliable source, but it is something. It's the most expensive source.
Right. And of course, Trump apparently has not heard of batteries, and Donald Trump has not heard of the power grid. And finally, Donald Trump taking maybe his most principled and courageous position of the year in front of this Christian group. We will one day say Merry Christmas.
And we will proudly say Merry Christmas again.
Very, very powerful words. We will again say Merry Christmas. Did anyone stop saying Merry Christmas? It's all I hear. As many of you know, when people wish me Merry Christmas, I go, oh, thank you, Happy Hanukkah. And then some in the audience say that that's not nice. But if someone wishes me a happy holiday that they celebrate, why wouldn't I wish them a happy holiday that I celebrate? That seems perfectly reasonable. Anyway, we haven't stopped saying Merry Christmas, but under Trump, we will finally proudly and patriotically get back to it. All right. These were not even the most ridiculous political events of the last 24 hours. Let's take a break. Make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/The David Pakman Show. Make sure you've pre-ordered my book, The Echo Machine, riddled with words, sentences, paragraphs, and even punctuation marks. There are periods and semicolons all over this book. Make sure you've pre-ordered my book at davidpakman.com/echo. We'll take a very quick break and be back right after this. From Saudi blood money to shady crypto schemes, we shouldn't overlook any of Trump's scandals. Trump barely understands the concept of crypto himself, in the past having called it a scam. And now Trump conveniently found his way into one of the least regulated markets on the planet. Using the platform Ground News, I can see even Fox News isn't sold on this. Their headline says, Trump crypto venture unveiling stirs skepticism. Our longtime sponsor, Ground News, compiles news sources for each story into one place so you can make up your own mind instead of being limited by the loudest and most biased opinions around you. Ground News breaks down the ownership and biases influencing each source's reporting so you can sort out for yourself what the truth is. So while Trump's fans keep rallying around the idea that he's a self-made billionaire with America's best interest at heart, you can follow Trump on Ground News and see all the ways that his family exploits public office for personal gain. Go to ground.news/Pakman now to get 40% off the same unlimited access Vantage plan that I use. The link is in the description.